Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode we continued to teach our way through chapter 20, raising our skills before hunting another rare beast within the ruins. Afterwards, we began our march on Fort Merceus, looking to take down what's said to be impregnable. We have already made it inside, however, as we face off against the Death Knight's forces. Wait, that's it. It's probably a proper thing to say at that moment.
Burn until we meet again.
And then move you forward. Right, well, we know this guy can't come down, so we can do damage and then move back and in and out and maybe like break a corner. But then we've got to remember that this is 2 range, so it can hit us when we try to come in. What is actually your range, sir? I need a bow. I think Mercy's got to do his bow, hasn't he? Still do 12 damage even with that. Oh, blimmin' spellcaster launcher is in range of to do if he steps up. No, she's not carrying Thingy's bow, but she's carrying a bow. I mean, I should be able to fight on that, but I don't really want to use a killer bow on it. I know, why am I feeling resource scared now? I can't crit me. You can barely hit me. Why should I care, actually? Get a little bit of damage down. Step back. Wait, what? I actually shattered that? I guess I did enough damage. Well, that changes what I wanted to do again now. Spellcasting it from there. Wait, what? No, I can push. Right, you do. I'm trying to get to you. I need you to have an iron bow. What can I trade it with that's good? I guess I'll trade the iron axe out. Then I'll heal you.
Thank you.
So I'm not in range of that guy's big attack. Right, the dude's gonna take a big hit here, most likely. Oh, he got his armored blow activated. I didn't expect that, to be honest, either. I didn't even get the stun either. I mean, I'm gonna rush in and kill him on the next turn, but that's the next turn.
Too slow.
Our advance continues quite easily on this side. How much damage are we looking at here? None. None whatsoever. Right, restored his shield. Expected that.
Not quite.
Ingrid's off soloing her sights again.
I shall not stray.
Oh, battalion level to 2. That's a good gain. 4 attack. Right, we've got some knights moving up on the left. Look at the area that's now become actually attackable. An Imperial General coming in with a Brave Axe. However, he cannot reach anyone from these positions anyway, so that's not a thing. We're just going to have to kill you off. Nice horse jump. I need to buff my bow.
I must steel myself.
I need to reforge it a little bit. Ooh. More crit percentage. Alright, so it's going to be attack from that side. We got Dedu going in this side. Dedu has that attack. Dedu is best set for pushing this in the end. So he's probably best for attack along those lines to sort things out in the end. Let's kill the caster first. Seems like an apt thing to do at this point. Don't bother using the bow. Whenever, I'll just farm skill. I'll even let you get an attack back.
Nice try.
Speaking objectively, do you feel Ingrid has upheld the
I
tradition
aim
of
for
stupidly good Peg
greatness.
Knights? Yes. I have affinity with Peg Knights.
For now, I'll revel in my achievement.
See? And since then also, I kind of decided I have an affinity, of course, for armoured knights as well, thanks to Amelia. She does not break my heart. She's just she was ridiculously good for me. So, since certain things, I've just been able to get, like, more and more affinity, you could say, I don't know.
I'm by your side. We must destroy you.
Like, those two units have been really good. Look at plane flying. I've attracted his attention, but I did not get as much as it as I really thought I would. Blaze will do it.
You can count on us.
That's a health bar too.
Let's win this already.
Now we gotta kill him. Right, 3 Umbral Steel gained for knocking him out. How much extra HP did he gain? Sylvain leveled up.
I sense an improvement.
Again, with the defensive stats. Which I don't say in a bad way, it's really quite tasty.
Too slow.
Oh, crit on the second one, yeah. Alright, once this health bar's down, we're going to have a really nice advance on our hand. 106 HP. Well, 68 crit. Do you think she can take it? Double critical.
To survive,
One.
I will win.
Again.
With all of my might.
The double 69.
My heart burns with pride. You make me feel safe.
And they share a nice quote at the end as you're coming in on Sylvain for 2 damage. I guess now is not a bad idea to send up the Dedu. And then wonder exactly how many people are going to try and kill him. They're going to double me no matter what. And you got 41 attack, 38 defense. Only you to there, is it? Wait, he can't attack me there? I thought he could. Or was he just not going to? Ah, I see. The arrow I saw was actually from the arrow guy over there. Whereas I want 2 people. There we go. my problem there, then. Right, he's still choosing to attack me based on the amount of attacks again. No, he's still going for Sylvain. Sylvain's got a Bolganone tome currently on. We prefer him to have something a bit more usual for the attack. If we step up, heal him, he gets the 3 extra damage, 3 less damage taken. Our fort is now an 8.
This experience is critical.
We got an A in 4 facets now. Oh, I meant to rally Sylvain. Oh well. Alright, 1 caster, and then we've got this group to take care of too. I don't think there's anything for you to do. We've been stuck here for 3 turns, but we've put in some work. Oh, that's an interesting direction you're going. Wait, to do no, not that to do doubles this guy, but he actually kills? I wasn't expecting that.
A threat eliminated.
Okay, the left side threat needs to die now. 42 damage, no crit.
Tap it back.
Dude, you need to get to Do's mastery? Well, I'm nearly 50 down. Nope. Ah. I was wondering, were we getting casters?
They have a leader capable of summoning reinforcements. If we find and strike down that person, we can prevent further interruptions.
The Death Knight? I'm guessing it must be you. Oh no. General's on the left of me, General's on the right of me. That guy's got a fork eye, that guy's got a tomahawk. Kind of need to send you that way to unlock that, but it's actually a long way round. Actually short from that way. Cannon to the left of me. No crits!
You are in my way!
Only 66.
Witness Bridget Pride!
A brave axe is obtained, which is, of course, something that would be quite good for a Wyvern Lord when you think about it. Finally drop the lance. It's your range that I'm interested in again now. Alright, I'm going to push with you up this side. 11 swords, good. I'm guessing you don't take much damage if I just physically damage deal with you, to be honest. Ah, no. Spells is the way to go. Unless I gauntlet it, no. Spells be the way. I guess I'll be using it my 4 on charges, though. Got a crit now.
You haven't earned my pity.
Alright, I
can always depend on you.
I'm gonna leave the second one for Ash, because Ash's job is now to kill that one. Like, as soon as possible. That is the job. That is the mission. And I think we can maybe do it? Is someone else get in? Yeah, okay. So if I don't get the kill, I can still sort things out. I need a double crit, actually.
In the name of justice.
That's a great knight he's taking down for that boat. I didn't realize that until a little bit too late. Is that another great knight? That's a normal one. Okay, so we now have our positioning there. Who do we get to take out some of these? Olis needs levels. Olis is falling behind again. Mercedes needs levels. That puts her in attack range of that silly archer. So I'll let you get this one.
Be at peace.
Marcella's leveled up to 43.
This is for everyone's good.
I don't know what the strength's about, but mag defense. In you go, me.
Another victory. There is still room for improvement.
You got 49 charm. So Tef levels 2.
Had I room to grow?
Actually got a decentish level then, Steph, so good on you. Good on you. So we're in match range of all the shooty bends now. Well, this spellcaster's going round on one. So essentially, I should just book it their way now, right? Got the Raphael gem, so notifies attack effectiveness, critical hits, may have damage. That's all good there. I have to go with Gradivus, not because the extra avoid, but because this guy could walk up close. Couldn't do any damage anyway. 5 damage on Ingrid. Alright, Operation Kill Both Sides is well underway. So if we ignore you and ignore you, we can still beautifully pull this guy. Yeah, you'll attack Dimitri, will you? Well, aren't you annoying? We'll pull that way then. Connery goes back. As long as no one appears behind us randomly. We've got our advance, and we've got our flankers. Even got someone getting hit. Sylvain's not got enough pump to do this, has he? Only 21 damage. I've got a hammer.
In his service.
That's pretty cool.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
You keep doing that to do. Have a good level this time.
A step forward.
Your growths are weird, man. Remember that time where you got that speed? Remember that? Remember? I remember. Instead of supposedly good defense for a caster, yes, she does have actually a high defense value. She can take a hit. But equally, if we don't want to take a hit, we shouldn't be taking a hit, right? That's the goal there. So how do I kill this guy, do you reckon? Do I Gradivus one-shot him? That guy can reach as well, can he? Oh yeah, we got the meteor guy. I forgot about you. Yes, we'll Gradivus you. So you'll go down in one shot from here. One nuisance down.
My duty is your death.
And then step within one range of this guy who isn't going to attack me, but is the general we need to kill, most likely. Alright, so let's see what your range is. A range that I can easily get out of once I kill this guy. the problem about having Ash not on a dragon now or something like that. His lock touch ability not being so easily accessible to each area.
I won't falter.
Alright, both Burks are down. Looking pretty good. I'll say that. 44 for Felix.
Stronger, faster, never enough.
So technically, he could take over this, couldn't he? Let the good times roll once he's got all of that. Alright, so we're going to take the midfield, which leaves us with a straight shot towards the Death Knight. Now, do I take out everything, or, you know, not? It's always the question at this point. How much do I kill? Because I can kill a lot.
I don't expect forgiveness.
He was a thief at the time? I don't remember Dedubia being a thief. Essentially, experience falls between Olis and Dimitri right now. There's a lot of foes we can just straight at one shot.
I must lead them well.
Never doubted you.
Stand there, Dimitri. Get that extra experience from being next to me.
Hate me if you must.
I don't think he was a thief. I think I classed him to things. Also, he can't be a thief. He didn't have swords. I think you're imagining things. Definitely did it with someone, though. Alright, so we got you, the Tomahawk. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta just worry about you a little bit now. Bolton's nowhere near. So I can make initial pull. I'll have the iron bow on, see if I can actually do any damage. Have you seen movement or something? Oh, yes. Guess you're not going very far then, are you?
Much appreciated.
Should have healed him. Oh, I got door key. Don't think I need that. Alright, a lot of these enemies are now rushing the front. Oh, he's running away. I guess that makes sense when you think about it.
Ineffective.
We actually do 13 damage. We killed him.
Don't underestimate me.
You can do it all.
Not quite.
Alright, still a billion casters want to ferry through these ranks. However, mostly none of these casters, pretty much none of these casters can actually do damage. So what we need to do is we just need to start our way up that way by killing the general. And then making our way upwards.
I aim for greatness.
Ingrid's basically soloing part of the map again. Somebody stop her. Right, you're coming in for me, are you? Okay. I guess I'll let this happen. Mage can reach that. Damn it. Otherwise, I'd put you there. I think I'll just keep you here for a second. Can I make it round this corner safely to this nice chest place? So who can attack me? Oh, it's you who's going to come in, is it? 33 damage with a 2-range spear. Okay, it's got Silver Lance too, though. I think I'll just stay slightly out of your range then. Finish off this guy and then get you next time.
I'm still here.
That's the Mercs are getting some nice levels here, aren't they? I mean, I could just let him fight it. 2 arms! Oh, I can't hit the spellcaster that well. I mean, it's free experience. But a Deader reaches 39.
Ernie's just no good.
I know all my good levels. How to advance now? Reduce to 70 HP now. Obviously, we can advance really easily for the kill, so it's not a problem. Do I want to go get like the free Umbral Steel on that big monster, etc., etc.? That's where my head's at now. Who needs healing still? Really?
Sorry.
Better than no experience games, right? Alright, let's let this knight come and fight me. I need Ingrid to hurry up and deal with the spellcasters here.
This will prove my loyalty. Had to be done.
It's too bad they keep it PG and they don't have blood and gore, because I could just imagine that horse's head spattering off and then like the half of the body lopping off. This would be kind of cool. As Falcon Knight is now gained. Fight avoidance.
Does pay off in the end.
He's got 3 space attacks, you get. Actually hit me with a meteor too. That's another video demonetized. I'm good now. I was about to say, you can ward yourself. Obviously not. I'm good now. Supposedly. Not really any point in me attacking you, is there? Well, I guess I'm gonna be stuck pinging shots at you guys for a bit. You're an Armor Knight again. Let's take out the more annoying one of the two.
I can't lose.
Because we got Friendo Felix behind us ready to deal with this.
It's my duty.
That's Mercenaries reaches level 3. Even more crit, even more physical attack power. Pretty much worked through everyone over here. We could use ballistas for a while, but I kind of want to kill this thing. I don't know if anyone else has good items I could steal, even though I probably would just kill them anyway, not steal the stuff, but... I mean, first things first would be a caster power by the look of it. I don't think anyone else can reach that spot apart from that caster. So we'd have Banshee, you'd have it at free range. If Mercedes steps up to this plate, I can make Ziffelspool. So that'd be fine. Let's get Ingrid sorting out. I don't think this guy's got Meteor anymore. Granos for days now, it looks like.
I shall not stray.
That takes you off the map. Cool. Some of these games are pretty nice. Let's keep all these 3 frozen in place. Works for me. Don't know why I should bother doing that, but...
You saved me.
So these guys are all going to attack at free range, meaning we can never actually get the kill. Which sucks. I really want to kill that beast. I could technically make the call here, to be fair. Wouldn't do much damage to me anyway. Banshee is... it'd be death, wouldn't it? So... yeah, let's make the pool. I think she's actually got... Fiendish Blow, yeah. So it does more damage than you think. 36 to a 25 res. But equally, everyone's pretty much standing in a good position for this. There's a lot of supports going around. That's annoying.
Not quite.
Ingrid could attack from the appropriate range. This would be fine. But they're all just basically ring around the Ingrid right now.
Too slow.
Ingrid's just spending her time dodging people.
Obvious.
Okay. This changes things a bit. I was not expecting all the guys next to the Death Knight to really go in there. But they have. As long as I've got a strong melee front line, I'll be fine. And then, for example, I can just kill with, like, fire, etc. I can zip in and out with Sylvain to kill the one caster.
Another victory.
Or... take that as the kill, so Petra gets experience too. No crit!
No use.
Now you will.
I will win. Not for myself, for everyone.
44 for Petra.
War fuels my body and mind.
I'll have to steal those moves.
I wonder who nerfed my levels at some point, you know? I feel that that's happened. Who dares nerf my levels? And when I look at it, if I step back with you for a second, well, I will do. I want a net to kill the armor, which means I'm going to have to go there anyway. Okay, no one's lost any HP, I don't think. Step back one, give a heal.
Ha! Appreciate it.
What happened to that archer? He's all the way back there. And that can come over and just blast this guy to smithereens. Death Knight's defenses are looking pretty bad.
Next.
Okay. You're a great knight, you are not. So my goal here involves using spells to take down the Great Knight ASAP, but it doesn't look like that will necessarily happen unless we get a crit.
It was meant to be.
It's just where those damage
I
values
expected.
lie, right? Right, Right, the only way for me to kill this guy straight off is with a killer bow crit there. Should I just do it?
In the name of justice.
Nice. Because I need to get the chests. So if Ash is ever going to get them by the time everything starts to get wiped out horribly, it needs to be done.
I understand.
Already level 4 for Ash. Alright, we're still running out of more foes. Except more friends keep coming in. So Ingrid's now going to be here for the end of time. So the end of time in memoriam. This is Ingrid's life now.
It is done. Onward.
Everyone just casts spells on Ingrid. Ingrid dodges all spells, and then it's just how it is. Alright, you got 51 attack, haven't you? Two of them do the job.
You will regret this! I'll cut a path for His Highness.
So the horse guy gone, no one can really get hit from this side. So I'm just going to step up a second, take the item. Everyone should be safe. Training lats plus, interesting. The dude's going to tank first hit from big guy. If big guy can reach, we're good for that. So we just need to push more up this side by the look of it. Kill this guy at some point as well. Maybe I could do that now. Don't forget about this poor guy.
All for our future.
Don't want to leave him feeling left out.
Too slow.
If only she had to get mastery. She'd be getting tons.
Nice try.
The dude
Don't underestimate me.
doubling away. Oh, this guy attacked from 2 ranges, I guess, because I take out the other thing, didn't I?
Weak.
The dude saying that to that massive monster is a bit weird. But yes, weak. Alright, we could easily take out the archer from this place.
You are in my way. My heart burns with pride.
But now you can hit Petra. More to the point, that is going to hit Petra, so maybe that wasn't a great idea. Especially considering the ranges of attack we actually have currently. So maybe I'm just going to have to break you down. Wish we had someone with the pushback ability, but we also have like tons of people who can attack to shatter the other sections quite easily. So let's gambit here. We're going to try to push through.
Chance to prevail.
Literally going to try to muscle through. Alright, stuns happen from the front. Too bad we can't push you back, because that would be perfect. So, Vayne, do you actually still have another charge? Perfection. Well, that's all them down.
We'll lend you a hand.
Let's get things rolling.
I see Dedue wasn't lending him a hand, by the way. Right, we've got one Umbral still from this one. It's kind of a disappointing result when you think about it. Okay, someone else can still get melee range. We can't attack with Merceus. I mean, I can attack melee, Annette can attack, and Dedue can attack. Who do we want going in on this first? Well, I think Annette's got the job finished. So maybe I go in first with a little bit of spellcastery. Alright, Big Beast is going to be out for the count. So Tef's 34.
I can feel it in my bones.
Is that his age? Probably not. Silver Gauntlet's time 1,000,000,000 or just use the axe? Axe definitely does the job after all.
This will prove my loyalty.
Is this going to be our biggest crit yet? 186? And that's the job done. Another foe taken out. Without nearly a whimper.
I won't back down.
Can't afford to lose.
Unfortunately, the giant demonic beast. The dramatic beast, yeah, sure. Now landed on us and killed us all. The end. Sad times we had. Okay, so just Mercy to move. Let's get Mercy in range of Mr. Bloke.
Thank you.
Pretty much done now, aren't we? And continue playing with our food.
I can do no less.
I shall not stray.
The good old double stabber.
There will be no further reinforcements from this side. However, the other side is still in action.
If they call in more reinforcements, we'll be in great danger. We must take down the other commander as well. And fast.
That guy was the commander, was he?
Let's see you dodge this! On to the next battle.
Playing levels up.
I am only just beginning.
Well, only just beginning to finally get good levels, eh?
Next try.
Of course you don't want to stand anywhere near me and let me kill you easily. Psh, why would you let me do that?
Too slow.
Well, at least Ingrid knows in 2 turns' time she'll finally be done with these. Do you think Ingrid's MVP, by the way? Okay, we know that's the commander. I think Ingrid's getting that reward. She's killed 1,000,000,000 units again, after all.
You took me lightly.
Pegasus goes about to level up soon. Right, I do wonder how well you do against your brother. You die. Because even though you have only a 1 attack range, you have counter. Regardless of range, isn't it? That even counts for Annette. who would die. There's a lot of those problems. There's no talk prompt either. So essentially we need someone like Oliz to come in and finish the job. Who has an incredibly good chance of doing so. Technically, Oliz could attack first, and then we could finish up with Merceus. A cruel way for things to end, but a way nonetheless. But we need to get those chests first. So that is a thing too. Too bad my Fódlan were not to kill him on the one charge. Actually, I have 4 charges. Oh, I could kill one. Extra large bullion in chest 1. Can I reach chest 2 in next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't. Brilliant. Let's take out the commander. And expect Felix to survive no matter what, right?
You fought well.
So I've got to wait 2 turns.
Good. Now we should not have to worry about any more reinforcements crashing the party.
Just wondered if you could hit. Obviously not. I'm pretty sure he's being killed this turn, but it's a shame we can't get that yet. I guess we'll arrange some other forces into position. Where we know the kill is pretty easy to obtain after all. Let's run through those turns, get the chest, and we're all good. 13 damage and a 35 hit.
Pointless.
It was very pointless.
You haven't earned my pity.
He does his squat and the enemy dies.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
What, you were there, Bernie?
Not quite.
Alright, let's take you out. All the mages are dead. They're all dead.
My duty is your death.
46 for Ingrid. She's been having a great
I
time.
must continue my training.
She obviously needed more res. Oh, even more stats. Oh, no, stats silly now. Go over to Death Knight. I'm like, hey, Death Knight, you remember me? So with the Galatea Pegasus code, it's giving her an extra 4 defense, right? Giving her extra 8 avoidance, 4 defense, 5 res. Look at the stats on that company. So she's got 36 attack, 26 defense, and 36 resilience. And that's not even level to full yet. So that's a thing. One spot from the chest, of course I was. Can't take him down this round after all. And the chest is ours. That map just took long to clear out all enemies, really. Could have finished it a lot earlier as I get a black pearl. Do I need more charm? Probably not. Probably not great amounts of worth. Let's do this then. This is where I'm going to crit. Are you ready? I'm going to just crit. It's going to happen, isn't it?
You're stronger now. Whether I kill you or you kill me, I'm looking forward to this.
Didn't crit. Death Knight's still alive. 45 for me.
There
There is still room for improvement.
Wouldn't say a great level though. Mercy's like, well, I could heal you, but instead let's just go and kill my brother. It's 100% hit. If she died because of some random stuff, I'd be very annoyed, but...
I came here to get you. Let's return together, Emil.
Leave. The place of your death is not here. To kill, to die, to know one without the other would be maddening.
Mercy did it. Feels a bit cruel to put her through that in some senses, but...
I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't think you were focusing on growths.
The enemy general has been vanquished. Everyone, move to gain control of the keep. Victory is ours. Raise the banner of the knights. May it soar proudly over the impregnable fortress.
Oh, I have to meet Emil.
You didn't kill him? Who'd have guessed? What is going to happen next? We took down the incredibly pregnable fortress. And Mercy took down her brother. Onwards to Mail!
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault for leaving you behind when I left House Bartels. I should have gone back for you sooner. I'm sorry for not being a better sister to you.
Merceus.
Please forgive me, Emil.
Mercy, we need to go. Now.
Goodbye.
Your Highness, our capture of the fortress is complete.
Now the path to the Imperial capital is finally open to us. Once we have finished cleaning up after the battle, let's have another meeting to discuss our next move.
We should have a victory celebration. I'm always like up for booze by the look of it. Aren't you overworking yourself? No, this is exactly what we should be doing. It's essentially fuel, celebrate, move on.
It would be one thing if we were at home or at the monastery, but to waste our resources like that here would be most...
Pardon the interruption. We've just received a letter from Margrave Gautier.
Very well. I will read it at once. I see. It seems the conflict within Fargus has at last come to an end.
Yes, Your Highness. Margrave and the other Eastern Lords are at the center of it, and are gathering the kingdom's military forces even now. They intend to join with the Alliance army, and send troops and supplies to the monastery.
What do you know? My old man is really pulling his weight. Did he seem well?
Yes, as well as can be expected. He has taken it upon himself to bring order back to our troubled territory, while His Highness is away.
I am truly in the Margrave's debt. I will be sure to thank him properly at first opportunity. Thank you for the information. Now tell me, did it seem to you that my presence was needed back at the monastery?
Well, I do have a verbal message from the Margrave on the subject.
A verbal message? How strange.
The other day, he arrested one of Viscount Kleiman's men. And, well, the prisoner has claimed involvement in the tragedy of Duskur. He has implicated his lord as well.
Go on.
I was told they would be transporting this man to the monastery, along with the troops and supplies. The Margrave said that regardless of the credibility of the man's testimony, how he should be dealt with was your decision alone, Your Highness.
Very well. All that considered, I will return to the monastery at once. Will you come with me, Professor?
Well, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
to the monastery at once. Fly! Always back to base, eh?
Part 2. Azure Moon. Verdant Rain Moon. Our chosen paths. The Kingdom Army has captured Fort Merceus. Managing troops from the now stable Western Kingdom and former Alliance territory, the Kingdom Army returns to Garreg Mach to regroup and reorganize its forces. With sufficient might to challenge the Empire, the Kingdom Army finalizes their plans to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
Seems we may be reaching at last, after 100 hours, the possible endgame. Or are we? Because this might sidetrack us in finding out the... well, what happened at the tragedy of Duscur? You never know where it might send us. Guess the only way to find out is to keep on playing, right? Interesting month setup.
Ah, there you are. His Highness was looking for you.
Where is he then?
He's gone ahead and started interrogating the prisoner, Viscount Kleiman's man. He said he'd like for you and I to be present as well. Will you come with me?
I cannot overlook your reckless remarks. Are you really so keen to lose your head?
I only did what I believed was right. I swear to the goddess that I'm not lying. Amidst the turmoil of the tragedy, Lady Patricia was supposed to be the only one who was unharmed. We had been given orders ahead of time to not approach her carriage.
Was Patricia an accomplice?
Of course not. What would my stepmother have had to gain from such a...
Perhaps Lady Patricia would have done anything to return to the Empire, to her husband and daughter.
What exactly are you implying?
For the past few months, I've been spying on lords who defected to the Empire in order to investigate rumors about Lady Patricia. Cornelia's words were true. The two of them, I am afraid they conspired together after all.
Enough of this nonsense. You say she wished to return home? That isn't nearly enough reason to cause such a tragedy.
I do not intend to imply that the two of them were solely responsible for the whole affair. They were likely nobles who opposed the king, or potentially someone who wanted to throw the kingdom into chaos. The Empire and people like Solon and Kranya had their motives too.
So my stepmother joined with them to cause the tragedy. Is that what you believe?
Ultimately, this is just conjecture based on the evidence at hand. I have no idea what their true intentions were.
I see. We will hear what this man has to say. For now.
My lord had long felt that King Lambert's radical ways were dangerous. At the time, he was approached with an offer to take part in the incident at Duscur. My lord loves his homeland. To me, he embodied justice. We were only doing what we thought was right.
And so, in the name of justice, he caused massacre upon massacre out of love for his homeland. You murdered your own king, killed our soldiers, and involved innocent citizens. And yet you have the gall to speak of justice!
I am only standing before you now, because I could no longer bear the weight of my sins.
Do you regret your actions?
No. I accept your hatred, and even the punishment of death. But I still believe it was a massacre in the name of justice.
Gilbert, lock this man in his cell.
Are you not going to kill him?
I will make that decision once I have had time to consider this man's definition of justice.
Yes, Your Highness.
Are you okay?
No, I cannot say that I am. Tell me, Professor, how well do you remember your father, Gerald?
Well, not very well, very well. I mean, there's so much I didn't know about him after all. But I'll say very well.
Soon enough, you will come to understand how painful it is to forget the faces of those who have passed on. To be honest, I cannot really remember my stepmother's... that woman's smile, nor the sound of her voice. I always told myself that I would not allow my mind to forget, and yet, all I can recall with clarity is her gazing away, so forlorn. Did my stepmother wish to go home so badly that she would kill Father and me? Kill her false family? Home, to her own blood. Her true family.
No way to know for sure? Well, there is if she's still alive. But I don't have those answers is pretty much true.
I suppose it doesn't make any difference now. I am asking you questions you could not possibly know the answer to. I am finished with thoughts like that. I am finally able to go on living without clinging to hate. If I truly treasure those who have died, then I must earnestly atone for my sins. Father, Glenn, all of the soldiers who have fallen, the people of Duscur who still suffer persecution. The only atonement I can offer them now is to take responsibility for this broken kingdom that has been entrusted to me.
It's true.
That is why I feel that I must meet with Edelgard and try to talk to her. Do you think it is a fool's errand? Honestly, I think so too. But I must swallow my feelings and grudges, our whole history really, and ask her about this future that she sees. What she aims for once her domination is complete. What kind of justice she clings to as she fights. And why she felt it necessary to start this war. I believe that asking her these things is the true responsibility I have been tasked with as king.
How will you accomplish that?
We will march our troops to the Imperial capital. But before any battle begins, we will set up camp nearby and send a messenger. I will tell her that I need to speak with her in a safe place, without any weapons or troops. As to whether or not she will agree to my request, well, that rests solely on Edelgard.
I'm certain she'll agree. Well, I don't know about that. Plus, I'm not too comfortable with you going alone when Hubert could just teleport in and she can teleport out and all that jazz. I'm going too, right?
I would like to believe that as well. You know, Professor, when we fought in Ferdiad, Cornelia mocked me and called me pitiful. But even if it is true that my stepmother never loved me, I am not to be pitied. After all, I have allies and dear friends who care for me. And now, I also have you by my side.
And so we move on to yet another month. The battles take place on the 30th. Lots to do, not really anything else but some rare beast battles and whatnot. We're going to be blasting through this month as well, I'm sure. But we'll be continuing on with this next time. As the intrigue continues, we're marching to the capital. Is this the proper end game? We'll find out next time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.